uh, Kamar with he wasn't out here as well.
Yes. So Aurelian picked up a little bit of a groin strain in training last week, so he's still not out at training. So it's a little bit. I think it's been listed as week to week. We're hopeful it's faster than that, but we'll see. Kamar is at his grandmother's funeral, so he's down in Jamaica today. That's today. He'll join us tomorrow in Kansas City. And I want to address Kamar's statement about his concussion. So, he had a head injury or a head knock in the week, and we went through full concussion protocol, and everyone here from our medical team. I mean, it's one of the benefits of being part of this club is we really have great people around it and great resources. So we had all our medical team check on him all last week and go through all the protocol. He picked up a knock in the game, and then at halftime, I just said to him, relax, take your time, see how you feel, and if you have to come out, no problem, then we'll take you out. He winds up saying something after the game like, he's supposed to push through. So, that was never part of the discussion. I told the team at halftime to dig in because it was a hot game, and maybe he misinterpreted that. But even before he went back out, I said to him again, I checked with him and I said, okay, they say you're okay. Are you sure you feel all right? And there's no problem if you have to come out. And he said, no, I feel good. I'm ready to go. So he went back in the game, and obviously he made a big play, and we're happy he's okay, and we hope he gets through the next couple of days in a good way.
As a former player, you probably take concussions and those types of things a little bit more seriously.
Well, it's important that this is what I know personally about concussions is identifying them early. I know that a headache is different than a concussion headache from experience. And then, the more you force it, the worse it gets. So that's why for me, it's partly because we care about our guys, but it's also knowing that the quickest way to recovery is to be cautious. And the quickest way to getting guys in trouble is to be aggressive. So it's a different kind of injury that way, and that's why I think it's always important to be overly cautious. So anyways, we feel like Kamar will be fine once he gets back.
Back in the Stone Ages when you played in MLS, that wasn't always the case, right?
Well, to be fair, I mean, I never felt like I had to tough it out, or that I played for coaches who were like, suck it up. I had one instance with one coach where he didn't really fully know that I had a concussion, but I knew I was in a safe environment and that people cared about me the right way, and I never felt like I had to force myself back on the field. And because of that, I usually recovered from even my serious ones pretty quickly. The last one was the one that I couldn't find a way to get back in from, and that was maybe my 6th concussion. So, but when you look at me today, maybe it explains a lot.
Going into, obviously, there's going to be a difficult week now. 2 games. You're going to Kansas City on Wednesday, then to Philadelphia on Saturday. But worry about this one. What rotation are you going to be using today?
Yeah, we'll use some rotation, and we like our roster. We think we're deep. I think it's a good opportunity to learn more about ourselves and put guys to the test. We'll try to figure out which guys are the ones that we think are ready to recover and repeat and go again. So there'll be a balance throughout these next 2 games of trying to get that right. But what's going to be most important is that there's clarity on the field, that each guy who steps up is ready to go, and what I think I said it after the game, but nothing beats good performances. So our tactics, and we'll put good game plans together and be ready. But if we get 11 good performances, then our chances of winning are exponentially higher. So that's what's important.
You speak to Mike Grella's condition in terms of where he did
he's
today?
Trained probably 6 really good days in a row. So he'll train again tomorrow with the USL team, and then tomorrow he has off. So he has off tomorrow, then he'll train Wednesday with the USL, then he'll train Thursday with us, and then we are very hopeful that at that point he's ready to be included in the group.
Coming off the bench, maybe on Saturday?
Yeah, that's what we're shooting for.
Your thoughts on Tyler Adams on Saturday? Had a tall task there in the center of the midfield, and he didn't back down either, emotionally or physically.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Tyler, he's not a normal 18-year-old. That's the starting point. And so he's had some tough matchups against good players in the last 3 games, and he's come out every one on top. And I think he's been a big part of our success recently. So we're really pleased with his growth. We're going to lose him for the U20 soon. but that I think will be an important experience for him amongst his peers to continue to show what kind of player he is. And yeah, we've been really happy. He's put a lot into it. He's been sharp. He's been aggressive. He's covered a lot of ground. He's won duels. He's won battles. He fits within our tactics really well. So yeah, he's done well.
Talk a little bit about Kansas City. Obviously, they've only conceded 3 times in 8 matches, which is an incredible feat.
Yeah.
Talk to us about how you guys are going to generate goals.
Yeah, I mean, it's and on top of that, playing in Kansas City is never easy, right? And then we expect a great crowd. It's a fun game, and I think, they play a fast style, and so I think it'll be important for us to be alert and ready for the challenge on the day physically. And then to be organized. I think we have to go there, we have to be organized, we have to press together, we have to, make sure that we're sharp in terms of our defensive connections and movement, and then take advantage of chances. Try to find ways to press, to put the game on our terms, and when we created chances to be aggressive, to go to goal, and find ways to put things on target and make Melia make saves. So I think it's a great moment in the season for us to be challenged in a big way, and I think Kansas City will do exactly that.
What changes do you think Kansas City has made to make this season special for them?
Well,
so
I think
far?
there's part of. Listen, first of all, I think they had a good team last year, and they were a little bit like Columbus, that they were a little bit unlucky in certain results and had to deal with some injuries and whatnot. But everyone still knows that that's a good team, and they were really. I mean, they outplayed Seattle in the playoffs and were lucky not to move on in that series, and then Seattle winds up winning it all. So, I think more than anything that Peter's teams always compete. They always are physical. They're always organized, and that always gives them a chance, and it makes them very difficult to play against. So, that's I think what we'll see.